the corner. No, I won't be long yet on the other side.
All right, folks, here we go. It's another episode of Psycho Clown World. World news. There are things going on all over, and we're going to cover some of it. We're not going to cover it all because there's just too much to cover, but we're going to cover some things that you might want to keep your eyes out for. First things first, I want to address this photo. Now, I'm actually on my own today. There's some conflicts with not just with Jenny, but also with Figgy. I invited Sam, but sometimes he's hard to get a hold of. But hey, you know what? I've flown solo before. I'll do it again. So take a look at this here, and I want you to take a look at this right here. L22. Now, a subscriber of mine left a comment in the comment section, and it made me go, whoa. It actually kind of blew me back. And we're going to go take a look at that comment right now. So let's look at this again, L22. Okay, well, you remember me talking about L22 as in lock 22? Well, there's another hidden meaning behind that. Okay, here's the video. Turkey's damage and uncovered news, Psycho Clown World, right? Check out Chuz Moo. Okay, let's bring this down a little bit. And it says, L22 could be L, which equals 12, which is the 12th letter in the alphabet. 1 plus 2 equals 3, or 322. Does anybody know about 322, what that equals? Who uses this number right here? Here's another one that he posted here. Southern California, 368 people were arrested in a child trafficking rings. That adds to 17. Q as well. One would think that would be front page headline news. The Hitchhiker's Guide / the Bible. It's a guide to transhumanism. How many times have I said the Bible is a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Good one, Chuz Moo. I love it. But who uses 322? Good old Skull and Bones Society. 322. So that's got to make you wonder. Are they part of the ones that built this? Is this being planned at all? It's got to make you wonder. So here you got L22, which could also equal 322. Skull and Bones, which we know is part of the Illuminati. So did they build the dam? Are they part of the dams that are being built? There's 22 dams? Well, I don't know. 22 is a master number, so you leave it alone. But at the same time, 22 divided by 2 is 11, which is very significant for the number of Janus or Janus, which ties back to Paul from What the Flock TV. Paul, if you happen to catch this, how you doing, bud? Love your work. Big follower. Everyone, please go check out What the Flock TV, because Paul does a great job. He'll break down Janus or Janus, the number 11s, and he'll open your eyeballs. And believe it or not, this actually is tied to it, and I'm going to show you. But before we get to that part, let's take a look at this. So I just typed in to my search engine here, Turkey death toll. Look at this from the mainstream news, mainstream media. 33,000 people in Turkey and Syria have died from the earthquake. 33,000? Wait a minute. 33 zeros as part of one lower number. So couldn't this be 33 and a third? Because the 3 being 1, like the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, they're all 1. There's 3 entities, but they're 1. So 1, 3. That's 33 and a third degree Freemasonry, which is all part of the Illuminati. That's just my thought process. Just kind of, do you think it's a coincidence in the Illuminati, then also the Skull and Bones with the 322? Could this be planned? I think so. So here we are here. Cracks in the Ataturk Dam after the earthquakes. The Ataturk Dam in southwest Turkey appears to be in critical condition after 2 devastating earthquakes at 7.5 and 7.8 on the Richter scale occurred relatively close to it. Reports are coming in from Turkey saying that there are many cracks in the dam after strong earthquakes. The surrounding areas have already been evacuated. Experts argue that the dam could break at any moment and the resulting devastation could affect an area of 30 square kilometers near the dam. There are let's see. Yep, that's this here. Let's see what else. I think there's okay. Now this is what's funny. Now this is from the 6th. It also says death toll stands at 7,266. That's interesting. But we just saw when they said it was 33,000. Well, maybe they're just finding more from the 6th to today being the 12th. Okay, it's possible. But check this out. Here we are. Athens News. Cracks in the Ataturk Dam. People, you can go and research this. Look at all this water. The amount of water that's behind here is in the billions of kilometers cubed worth of water. Once again, experts warn the dam could break at any moment. 30 square kilometers near the dam. And I keep getting this 30 kilometers. This keeps popping up in the face, right? And it's like, okay, obviously 30 kilometers. Why is that so important? Why are they pushing it on every narrative? Well, we're going to get to that. In fact, let's just get to it right now. So I come over here and I converted 30 square kilometers to miles, square miles, and it's 11. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that the number for Janus or Janus, the god of the Cabal? The ones that they worship? For those of you who follow Paul and What the Flock, you're already going to know what the number 11 is representative of. Janus, aka January. That's right. 1/1, January 1st, his day, the new year, the horse crap. That, folks, what are the odds of this being this way? I don't know. You tell me. Is it a coincidence? Are there such things as coincidences? Please let me know in the comments. If you happen to be joining in the live chat, please hit me up in the live chat. Let me know. Do you think it's a coincidence? I know that some of my subs do follow Paul. And for those of you who might know Paul personally, hey, send this out to him. Say, hey, Paul, check this out. He might want to get it. You know what? I'd love to have Paul on as a guest where he and I could kind of chit chat about this. This would be great. Anyways, let's continue. Here's another thing. Look at this. I am calling out. This is from Professor Dr. Nechi Garuri. I'm going to mess that up. I don't speak Turkish, folks. I apologize. I am calling out to those concerned, check the dams in the area. So he's not just talking about the main dam of the Ataturk Dam. Okay, look at this. Turkish professor of seismology, Dr. Nasi Gururi, in an alarm message says, I appeal to stakeholders, check the dams in the region. Okay. So he's not just talking about the Ataturk. He's talking about the other dams downstream for breaks or cracks, because there's a lot in the area. In fact, I'm going to get you guys showing a map of the strong, intense damages of the earthquakes that were felt and like what it looks like from an aerial view, and it's going to blow your minds. So check this out. The Miditanki Lake Dam in Afrin, southern Syria, has also cracked. If the international community does not intervene and send committees for the dam, there may be a tragedy greater than an earthquake. Folks, whoa. We've already been talking about this. What's going to happen, our prediction, what Jenny and I have a feeling of, that the dam's going to go and it's going to take out other dams down the region, and it's going to be a domino effect, and they're all going to go. The dam of Lake Miditanki in Afrin, southern has cracked. If the international community does not intervene soon, the tragedy could be worse than the dam. The Ataturk Dam is the main structure of the Gap Southeast Anatolia project, which aims to use the water resource of the Tigris and Euphrates River. Oh, look at this. Currently, the Gap Protects project consists of 13 dams. 7. These are interesting numbers. 7 of which control the waters of the Euphrates, and 6 which control the Tigris River. But the total, all in all, is 22. 22 again. Okay, here we go. So that's just an interesting little part there. Now, let's get to some of the fun stuff. Check this out, fam. This is eye-opening. This guy did a pretty good job bringing it to you.
I tried to tell you that what happened the other day didn't seem natural, and you didn't believe me. But when I say I got your ass, oh, I've got your ass. So let's take a look at what's been happening. So Turkey blocked Sweden from entering NATO. I can only imagine some people was upset with that. The US issues another warning of possible terrorist attacks in Turkey. And then the US also warned Turkey on exports seen to boost Russia's war effort. The United States have warned Turkey in the recent days about the exports to Russia of chemicals, microchips and other products that could be used in Moscow's war effort in Ukraine. And then the US offer another warning of possible terrorist attacks in Turkey. So then what happens? All the Western countries' embassies close. Turkey slams Western countries for closing embassies over possible security threats.
Now, I'm going to hit pause on that for a second. If the US is warning Turkey about terrorist attacks after Turkey did something, basically the US are the terrorists, right? Is that what everybody's getting out of this? That's what I'm getting out of this. US is saying to go, oh, you guys are going to have terrorist attacks if you've been doing this. You're going to have terrorist attacks. You keep doing this and this, you're going to have terrorist attacks. Yeah, because the US is the one doing the terrorist attacks. Is anybody smelling what I'm stepping in? That's my opinion. That's my vantage point. That's what I'm seeing, because that's pretty obvious. That's like saying, dude, if you don't stop doing that, I'm going to punch you in the lip. Dude, I'm telling you, if you don't stop doing that, I'm going to punch you. You're going to get a fat lip. And then they do it again. Whap! And, third time, you punch them in the mouth and you give them a fat lip. That's exactly what I'm seeing here.
The US Embassy in Turkey warned Americans on Monday of possible attacks against churches, synagogues and diplomatic missions in Istanbul. So then Turkey on Thursday slammed a group of Western countries which temporarily closed down their consulates in Istanbul over security concerns. So even though they shared the information of a possible terrorist attack, Turkey says West failed to share details of the security threat. And then
Oh, well, why would that be? Why would they fail to give them any information on who's going to do it and when and where? Who? What? Hello, in your face.
A few days later, Turkey get hit with an earthquake.
Just saying. And then, of course, we've got all the aftershocks going on in that area, right? And there, folks, there were hundreds of them. I mean, honestly, too many for me to show you. Just so many. Oh, wait. Whoops. Make sure you hit pause and read this one. But this right here is the damage. Look at the size of this crater that opened up from these earthquakes. Oh my gosh. This actually goes through I believe it's an olive field. Either olives or grapes. But holy smokes. You see the people over here in the corner? Like, this is massive. This is just a rip open. And trust me, folks, it is, this whole thing is nothing but this. And it goes on for, this is 30 seconds and it goes on. There's so many miles of it. It's unimaginable. Now that brings us to here. Atmospheric scientists explain that viral rose-colored UFO cloud. How strange is this? Check out the earthquake zone of Turkey. There was a massive earthquake in Turkey the same day that this arrived. Okay? Now, are you ready to see the earthquake zones? You ready to see this? I'm not sure if you are. Isn't it funny how this almost looks like a rose, but it also looks like an eye, doesn't it? Like here's the along your eyelids, and then here being the pupil, like an eye. Well, here, oh, god dang it. All right, here you go. Turkey earthquake map. First degree earthquake zone, second degree. You can see the colors down here. I'm going to stop moving this because it wants to bring this up every time. But ain't that funny? This being the Eye of Ra. Okay, we're talking about Egypt, Egyptian Mystery School, the Illuminati, and the one on the bottom side down here. That's pretty eerily similar in my opinion. Also, full moon on February 5th in Leo. Wasn't the Sphinx originally a lion? I mean, it's got a lion's body, but I think the lion's head done fell off and then they recarved it into what it is today. Now, granted, this thing being over 250,000 years old, I don't know, it kind of makes sense. I mean, why would it all of a sudden happen on a full moon? I mean, they're all about timing, as most of you know. Oh, by the way, there was also the 65th annual Grammy Awards that happened, right? What is 6 plus 5? Oh, wait, that's 11, isn't it? Huh. And yet at the Grammys, it was some satanic ordeal. Oh, Elon Musk end of days vibes. I mean, you guys did see that, right? Oops, I was going past. Hopefully you guys saw that. If you didn't, go check it out. Now, this next little clip I'm going to share with you, you're going to have to read it because I don't speak Turkish. But it's extremely important. Okay, Turkish Hartman, this is, or Romanian, excuse me, this is Romania. Diana Sosoca, Political Declaration of Turkish Harp. Senator Diana Lovanovici Sosoca, SOS Romania Political Party. This chick is not pulling punches. She's literally hitting everybody square on the chin that needs to be punched. And she's not even like tapping, like she's punching you right in the face. Listen, watch this, folks. This is nuts.
Vă mulțumesc frumos. Declarația mea politică se intitulează A fost nevoie să moară oameni și încă nu s-a terminat. Stimați colegi senatori, de 3 ani de zile trăim la nivel mondial o adevărată campanie de ucidere în masă, fie prin intermediul unor pretinse pandemii și nevoia iminentă de injectare cu vaccinuri netestate care omoară oameni, fie prin intermediul unor războaie care reduc numărul populației globului, dar repun pe alte făgașuri, politica internațională reașează polii de putere și modifică granițele. Până când am trăit să asistăm și la producerea de cutremure la comandă. În fapt, este un atac asupra Turciei din partea mai marilor lumii, cărora le-a displăcut total faptul că au fost puși la punct de Recep Tayyip Erdogan, președintele Turciei. Mai mult, poziția acestuia de neutralitate și mediator în războiul ucraineano-rus a deranjat profund, mai ales că Turcia este a doua mare putere din punct de vedere militar în cadrul NATO. Poziția sa de a bloca aderarea Suediei la NATO, dar și discursul său la Davos, mai ales precum și gestul de a pleca în mijlocul conferinței, sfidându-l pe Schwab, nu a rămas fără ecou în lumea dură și rece a conducătorilor lumii. Însă nimeni nu s-a gândit că va fi nevoie să moară oameni, atâția oameni și într-un mod atât de mișelesc și este doar un avertisment, pentru că nu era zona cea mai populată a Turciei. 150 de replici ale unui cutremur devastator, al doilea mai mare ca primul fără existența unui focar, zona fiind stimulată artificial, armele geologice existând de foarte mult timp, folosindu-se până acum fără a cauza prea multe victime, probabil pentru experimente. Acum a fost pusă în practică. Dacă ne vom uita cu atenție pe harta conductelor din Turcia, o să vedem că este brăzdată de conducte de gaz și petrol, acestea fiind de fapt și unul dintre scopuri, distrugerea lor. Însă cu 10 secunde înainte de producerea așa zisului seism, Turcia au închis aceste conducte. În plus, cu 24 de ore înainte de producerea seismului, 10 state și-au retras ambasadorii din Turcia. Cu 5 zile înainte de producerea acestuia, Maie din România emitea o avertizare de călătorie pentru cetățenii români în Turcia, deși nu exista vreun pericol, la fel alte țări. Omorând oameni și-au făcut interesele. Hărțile prezentate pe toate canalele de televiziune arată că nu a existat un epicentru, ci o epilinie cu mii de cutremure. Serviciile secrete turcești investigează o posibilă intervenție criminală, a se citi o implicare a altui stat în declanșarea primului seism, ce a urmat ulterior fiind o reacție în lanț după destabilizarea plăcilor tectonice din regiune. Este foarte clar că președintele Erdogan a fost pedepsit pentru curajul, demnitatea și onoarea sa și pentru apropierea sa de Federația Rusă, în fapt o poziție de neutralitate și mediere pentru pace. În plus, se dorește îndepărtarea atenției oamenilor de pe Ucraina, unde deja reprezentanții multor țări au început să vocifereze împotriva despotismului și ordinelor date de președintele Zelensky, de parcă ar conduce lumea și cineva ar avea obligația să trimită arme și să participe la războiul său, într-un război în care și-a sacrificat propriul popor și și-a distrus întreaga țară. Oricine vorbește de pace este pus la stâlpul infamiei și atacat din toate părțile. Așa s-a întâmplat și în România când am demarat demersul unic, neutralitate pentru România, pacea de la București. S-au năpustit toți asupra mea pentru că acum, după un an de război, să spun aproape toți ceea ce afirm și susțin eu de la început, arogându-și paternul ideilor. plagiatorilor, fariseilor, iudelor. Din cauza voastră au murit și mor oameni în continuare. Aveți toți mâinile pătate de sângele a milioane de oameni omorâți pentru interesele unor nebuni care au ajuns să conducă lumea. Din păcate, la nivelul de conducere a României avem numai incompetenți, stupizi, plagiatori, hoți, tâlhari, infractori, lași, trădători și lista continuă. Acești incompetenți, premiați prin țări străine pentru merite deosebite în sprijinul acestora și în detrimentul României, încearcă la acest moment să facă din România, din stat neutru suveran, un stat servil și ofensiv, prin intermediul căruia unele mari puteri să-și exercite acțiunile războinice și să transforme românii în carne de tun în interesul altora. Iudelor, vă vom opri cu orice risc și cu orice preț. Lăsați România suverană și neutră. Nu ne interesează războaiele nimănui. Dintotdeauna ne-am apărat neamul și glia și nu am atacat pe nimeni, cum ar trebui să știți că mai mereu am fost în tabăra perdantă, chiar și atunci când tabăra a câștigat. Noi am plătit mereu. De ajuns. Până aici. România își păstrează neutralitatea, indiferent ce ați promis voi, trădătorilor. Avem obligația de a păstra relații de bună vecinătate în regiune, indiferent ce vă cer unii și alții. Dacă nu sunteți în stare să ne apărați pacea și nu sunteți, atunci plecați sau vă dăm noi jos. Îmi este foarte clar că la acest moment lucrurile la nivel internațional au scăpat de sub control. Nebunii se joacă de-a Dumnezeu și cred că au câștigat jocul, pentru că pentru acești demenți și psihopați care produc războaie și cataclisme cu arme neconvenționale, noi oamenii suntem doar niște cifre de care se pot descotorosi. Este imperios necesar ca toate națiunile, popoarele lumii să ne ridicăm împreună, să ne trezim din comoditate și nepăsare și exact ca la 1848 să începem lupta de eliberare de sub jugul psihopaților, al demenților care ne-au răpit fericirea și lumea frumoasă în care trăiam. De aceea vă îndemn pe toți cei care mai vreți să trăim într-o lume a lui Dumnezeu și nu a satanei. Vă îndemn la ridicarea la luptă, la revoltă mondială pentru a ne elibera cu toții și a nimici acești dușmani, pentru că în acest moment suntem în legitimă apărare. Luați ghearele de pe Turcia, luați ghearele de pe România, luați ghearele de pe oamenii lui Dumnezeu. Avertisment pentru psihopații lumii. Dacă pentru voi este nevoie să moară oameni, și pentru noi este nevoie să pieriți voi. Este totul sau nimic. Ochi pentru ochi și dinte pentru dinte. Legea talionului. Vă mulțumesc, senator, Partidul SOS România, Diana Iovano.
Folks, is that not like eerie? Like that chick has got some cojones. Whoa. Now, we're going to get to another photo that was sent to me by Jenny. For those of you who remember, she was on last week on our news about Turkey. Check this photo out, folks. Look at this for a minute and keep in mind what's going on in Turkey right now. Okay, it's pretty profound because my viewpoint on it and Jenny's viewpoint on it were that this right here is like a picture of the dam breaking. Okay, that's my viewpoint on it. And when she sent this to me, she said that this was done on 10/27/2022, so October 27th, 2022. Okay, now what I find interesting, now it looks like the dam broke. From my perspective, knowing what's going on, to me the dam broke. This is something that was seen by her as she had seen the other ones before. So to me, that's what I'm seeing here. Now check this out. Turkey has started releasing water towards Iraq from dams that were cracked due to the earthquakes. 19 views in 2 days. This was from 2 days ago. This is CBN News. Let's give this a watch. Well, let's back. Actually, I need to back this up a little bit. Ooh, you know what? I think I might not have done that right. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Now, folks, I cannot confirm nor deny that was real. Okay. However, being that it was 2 days ago, right after we know that the dams have cracked and we've talked about their only option is to open up the gates and start relieving pressure, it wouldn't surprise me none. Now, if you guys want to see this video for yourself, it is right here. It's Turkey has started releasing waters towards Iraq from dams that were cracked due to the earthquakes. This was from 2 days ago, 19 views, CBN News updates. Next up, we're going to talk a little bit about Super Bowl. February 12th is significant. It's today. I'm actually going to go try and watch it, folks. Check this out. Why is it significant? Well, it's Abraham Lincoln's birthday, and all I've seen them talk about is the Super Bowl. It's interesting. Now, there are some predictions going around. Check this out. On Sunday, February 12th, an event of great significance and transformative power will occur. This event will be prophesied by the ancients and will mark a turning point in human history. It will shake the foundations of the Illuminati's power and bring an end to their rule once and for all. This event will not be easily missed, as its impact will be felt around the world and its effects will be profound and long-lasting. Whether it manifests as a natural disaster, Turkey, a technological breakthrough, Turkey, or a mass awakening, because of Turkey, everybody kind of wakes up to see the technology that we have to be able to create a supposed natural disaster. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. But what is clear is that it will change the course of human history forever. Okay, that's an interesting prediction. But check this out. These are score predictions for the Super Bowl, okay? And you can't make this up, folks. You can't. Follow me in the numbers here. What's 4 plus 3? 7. What's 3 plus 7? 10. What's 10 plus 7 equal? 17. As in Q? The letter Q? That's interesting. Now let's do these other numbers here. What's 6 plus 1? 7. What's 7 plus 4? 11. Now let's come over here and try it here. 1 plus 7 is 8. Plus 3, 9, 10, 11. 11? 11? Wait a minute here. This is just too coincidental. Don't you think? Now, granted, if you want to do these separate, come on, folks. That's too coincidental. You got 11, 11, the pillars, Giannis's number, and then 17, Q. Are they together in on some stuff? It's gotta make you wonder. Things that make you go, All right, folks, now on to this next subject. Folks, there's been a lot of stories going around about F-22 Raptors or the United States shooting down unidentified flying, aka floating objects in the sky, saying that, and also there's one in Canada. Okay, folks, it's called smoke and mirrors. It's BS. For a multitude of reasons. I'm just going to give you 3 prime examples. Number 1, the United States government still denies stuff that goes on at Roswell and still hides everything that happened in Roswell, New Mexico. They cover up the whole thing of Area 51 and Groom Lake. Even to this day. But all of a sudden now they're going to tell the truth about them shooting down a UFO? Bull crap. It wasn't a UFO. It might have been a floating object like a spy balloon. Once they found the one in Montana, they said, what's going on? Because it made a bunch of public news. And so then they decided, we got to start getting these things out of the sky to ensure public safety, that they're secure, right? Horse crap. We can't even shoot one down now, folks. If you don't think they learned their lesson from Roswell, New Mexico, when we actually shot it down, and a couple others like, okay, yeah, these guys can shoot us out of the sky. We need to watch what we're doing. No, we can't shoot them out of the sky. That's anymore. Those were literally very rare flukes. Okay, so they're not going to tell us if they actually shoot one down. If they really do, they're not going to tell us where or when, because they don't want people up in the air and all along the ground trying to find parts and bodies and all that. They don't want that. So they wouldn't even tell us. So it was probably a balloon, or it's just some false narrative that never actually happened. Okay, now Montana, the balloon from China, this basically a spy satellite, if you will. That's really what that was. It wasn't a UFO, but now all of a sudden Northern Canada's saying they shot one down, and they supposedly shot one down in Montana. That one in Montana a few days back, and then all of a sudden there's one in Alaska. Come on, let's be real here. So not only would they not tell us, we can't shoot them down at all. We don't have the capabilities. So come on, we got to get rid of it. But I do find some other things very interesting. We'll check this video out. This is supposedly video of UFOs over Montana. Now this was sent to me yesterday. Great Falls has a minor league baseball team, and they're called the Voyagers, and their mascot is an alien. Montana has some of the highest reports of UFOs in the world. Now, I have not confirmed that part, but the Voyagers mascot is an alien. Check this out. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think these are UFOs? I personally don't. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, okay, I see satellites breaking apart in space, like Starlink or something of the sort. I mean, there's a bunch of them here. That's a big, wide, sprawled out ordeal. So it's either one big satellite burning up, or it's like Starlink back to back to back. I don't see UFOs. And I've seen some UFOs. I've seen a bunch of them. They don't burn up in the atmosphere like that. Only debris does. So that's my opinion on it. And the reason I know that is because I've seen several UFOs in our atmosphere, and I've shot them with a green laser, and I've had them disappear. I've had them brighten up. So they don't burn up like this. Why? Because they have control of their stuff. I mean, if that was spaceships, then there would be no trail ends behind them, because they don't have trail ends. They just go through the air. Like that. It looked like propulsion, or they were dropping some stuff. No, actual UFOs don't do that. They're just light sources, or if it's light time and you happen to be lucky enough to see one, it's just a mass source. You see it, and then usually it's kind of wavy and weird looking, because they can move in and out of our dimension at will. Just like we can look down at a piece of paper with a line on it, and that's two-dimensional, and I'm in the third dimension, so I can look down in dimensions. We just can't look up. So same kind of thing. Some of them are fourth and fifth dimensional. They go up and down, at least so I've heard. Now getting back to the whole UFO thing and NOTAM, which is Notification to Airmen. Check this out. You see the size of this square? This is over Lake Michigan. Okay, it says just in, United States closes airspace over parts of Lake Michigan. NOTAM states National Defense Airspace. Update, NOTAM over Lake Michigan has been called off. This was the region. That's interesting. Unidentified flying object has been declared near Rizhao in China, according to Chinese state media Global Times, citing local maritime authorities. Interesting. Providence, and we're preparing to shoot it down, reminding fishermen to be safe via messages. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, Air Force 2 took off from Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, destination Michigan. Now, the only way to really verify that would be to check out MonkeyWorks. He would be following this. If you guys are MonkeyWorks people, hey, if you could verify this with me, that'd be great, because he has all that stuff. United States closes airspace over north central Montana. NOTAM states National Defense Airspace. Okay, so we got 2 states now, even though I did show one from South Carolina a few days back too. You guys remember that? I wonder what's going on. This is getting interesting. But does anybody else happen to know what's in Montana? And also in North Dakota, South Dakota, and in the state of Wyoming? Are ballistic intercontinental nuclear missiles. That's what's in those areas. So a Chinese spy balloon happening to be in the same area, it wants to see where they're at. Yeah. This is just me thinking out loud, folks. And a lot of the stuff that I'm saying does make a lot of sense. I mean, wouldn't they want to know where our stuff is at? If they wanted to attack and target it? I think so. Now, this was sent to me by a friend of mine with her conversation with her friend. She says, we got a call notice in Indiana to prepare for earthquake. I mean, what? Wait a minute. In Indiana? How would they know how to predict an earthquake in Indiana in her location? So, of course, my exact response was take a look at the sky and see if there's any of those round clouds, right? So she literally says this. Her friend says, oh, yes, tons of tunnels go through here to Ohio. Look who resides here. Pence and the Ohio one is most of the two. Oh, crap. Yeah, I did my research on all the tunnels in our area, and it's massive. Well, what happened in Turkey? A bunch of colossal collapses. But this is what my friend says. Look for that round cloud in the sky as a warning. Good job, sissy, because that's exactly what I told her to say. And after I told that to her, she sent me that she already had the conversation about that. So good job. That's exactly what I would have said. Isn't that weird, folks? Like, what's going on? Oh, here we go. Local maritime authorities in East China's Shandong province announced on Sunday that they had spotted an unidentified flying object in the waters near the coastal city of Rizhao in the province and were preparing to shoot it down, reminding fishermen to be safe via messages. What? That's from today at 12:38. Man, there's some crazy stuff going on, folks. Another UFO thing. Could it be a false flag? Yep, I think so. Here's the area of Michigan that was closed down by NOTAM. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? The Araguayan, I'm going to mess that up, Air Force. They say informs that in view of complaints received on the night of Friday, February 10th regarding the sighting of flashing lights in the sky in the area of Termas de El Morón, Department of Paysandú, the intervention of the Kridovny, geez Louise, commissioner, receiver, and investigator of complaints and unidentified flying objects, which has deployed investigators in the area of that country to gather information and interview witnesses for the purpose of initiating the investigation. What's going on? Now, it gets confusing to listen to him speak in both Jewish and in English, so I'm not even going to bother with that one. But here's some other things that are starting to pop up all over. Something strange is going on. Fast-moving objects, UFOs, accidentally captured by an aircraft spotter at Doncaster Airport in UK. Yeah. Okay. Now, this one's interesting. It says, General Charles Flynn, Chief of State of the United States Army, says we're in an emergency situation. Well, why? Why are we in an emergency situation? Air Force One took off from International Airport destination, Michigan. So Air Force One and Air Force Two both took off and they're heading for Michigan. I wonder what's going on up there. That's Air Force Two. Yeah, I showed you guys Michigan. Things that make you go, right? Just saying. Now, this kind of stuff I find almost comical. Buckingham Palace today. As a leader, I am so sorry to hear news about UFOs in the United States. We're sending the British Army to the United States for helping American people. Sincerely, Diana. As in Princess Diana? Wait a minute. How is she a leader if she's dead? Is she dead? I don't know. I don't think so. But what is this about sending British Army to the United States for helping the American people? Folks, are we about to legally get invaded by the British Army? I don't know, folks. We don't need the British Army, I'll tell you that. What would we need their help for? We don't need their help. So why are they coming? If this is validated, if this is true, just saying. Now, from what I've been sent, this is from supposedly John F. Kennedy Jr., right? Alien corpse found in Michigan. Oh, that'd be a darn good reason for them to start shutting airspace down and stuff, right? So then we got down here to that. Now, this right here from Disclosed TV. Canada closes airspace near Tobermory in Ontario, NOTAM states active air defense operation. That's weird. With all this craziness going on, folks, remember to keep your eyes open. No fear. and love is the only way forward.